Hi everyone, hope you are well. Welcome to this talk again. I made the last three videos on change management, stakeholder management, and communication. Today I am going to talk about another pillar of change management, which is coaching. Now, coaching is one of those areas which can play a critical role in making a program very successful, but it is often underutilized. So I will have a structured approach in this discussion and very briefly discuss about a few things about how we define coaching, why we use it, how we can make it effective and efficient. First of all, let me start with the definition. So coaching is a structured conversation between two people. We can call them coach, who is leading the coaching session, and the coachee, who is the basically the subject matter or the audience of the coaching. As the change manager or the change professional, it is your duty to take the lead in coaching. So now that you know coaching, let's dive into how we can make it effective. To make it effective, first of all, it's important that you frame the coaching, like you set the context, that you tell your coachee or your audience. Usually it's a leader, it could be a C-suite executive or a mid-level manager or a frontline manager, depending on the context and the situation, that why you are doing the coaching, that you want to tell them about a particular project, how they should be communicating it to their team, what are the expectations, basically all the WH questions you are going to help them explain. Another thing is, when you run a coaching session, it's the most important thing: build rapport, make your coachee feel comfortable, assure them that it's a safe space, they are allowed to ask any questions, they are allowed to respectfully challenge any assumptions. It's not a mandatory session that they have to do it. The purpose of coaching is to help them become a better leader. One of the ways to make coaching in this way very effective is use plain English, avoid all jargons, make it conversational, like always use simple sentences. And it's a good idea to ask them if they have got you, ask them questions, explain a point, then you might ask, am I clear, or is there anything that I should cover, or do you have any question at this point? Always ask them to play back. Another way to make coaching effective is set a follow up, like give them give your coachee number of tasks. Okay, that this is the outcome of the coaching, let's agree on this outcome, whether we can follow up on these few actions, can you circle back them to me? And as the change manager, you should take the lead in setting up a follow up sections. One way of making coaching easier and more effective is use some templates. So you don't have to follow any straight jacketed format of template. You can develop on your own. Every organization is different, every individual is different. So based on your report with that individual, you can design a communication template. It is not rocket science. You can actually create a sample, like basically what I have said. At the start you might say, okay, general check-in, how are you doing? Then purpose, okay, this is what I want to do, this is the structure we are going to follow, these are the actions, these 4 points. That can be the starting point for a very effective template. Now, another important factor of coaching is you always need to remind your coachee to cascade what you have taught them. In many situations, coaching is actually one of the ways to send your message or repeat your message. If you follow literatures on change management, especially ProSci, they actually mention that you should send the message or the communication through multiple channels. You have to repeat it at least 5 to 7 times if you want traction, if you expect any traction. So use these coaching sessions to maximize the effect of communication. Usually coaching and communication go hand in hand. So ask your coachee to cascade it to their direct reports. What I mean is, if you are coaching a C-suite executive, ask them or explain to them why it is beneficial for them to cascade the message to their direct reports, who are usually mid-level managers. If you are coaching a mid-level managers, if you are coaching a mid-level manager, tell them to cascade it to frontline managers. If by any chance you are coaching a frontline manager, tell them to cascade it to his direct reports. and it can also be relayed upward. It's not just top down, it can be bottom up. For example, you are coaching a mid-level manager, you can tell him or her how he or she can pass this message to his boss, who is usually a C-suite executive. Last but not the least, this is a very important it's a very effective tool to give your coachee confidence that when they're cascading the message, you can offer them to go to their floor with them, to help them, to support them. That's one of the ways. So in summary, coaching is a structured conversation between two people with the expectation that some actions will be created to maximize the effect, maximize the intake and adoption of change management. It's a very important tool. Simplicity is at the core of coaching. If you keep it simple, you will be effective. I hope you have found it useful. Please let me know by making a comment in the comment section if you have any questions or if you have any feedback about me. Thank you very much.